Hey guys, so I'm back for another video, and today's video theme is going to be my 16 most anticipated books for 2016. So these are all books, and for my list, these are all books that are coming out in the year of 2016 that I have to wait for, which is annoying, but I'm really pumped for all of these books, and they're in no particular order. I just wrote them down from like a list I have where it's like, oh, these are coming out, and I'm going to be like, yay! So anyway, before I get started too, guys, is I have the notes written right here, like right in front of me, so it's like right there. So I might be looking down because I thought this was the best way to have it in front of me without having to look at it, and it holds. So I might be looking down a little bit, so I'm sorry about that. Because I don't have the books physically, I'm going to be putting a picture here if they have a cover yet. So anyway, I'm really excited. So the first book that I'm really excited to come out is Glass Sword by Victoria Aveyard, and this is the second book in the Red Queen series trilogy. Oh, I don't even know, but this is just second book of Red Queen. I've been looking forward to this for ages. I read Red Queen at the beginning of the year pretty much, so I'm very pumped, very pumped. The second book that I'm excited to read is The Shadow Queen by CJ Redwine. I think it's Redwine, sorry, CJ Redwine. Now this is a retelling of Snow White, and I think it's going to be really good. It sounds really interesting. I mean the cover is just so pretty. I really enjoyed the cover. The third book that I'm really excited to read is Passenger by Alexandra Bracken. Now this, I'm not sure entirely, but I know that there's pirates and time travel, and the cover looks really cool, how they're in the ball, like in the glass ship, and there's a ship. So it sounds really interesting, so I'm very excited to read it. It does look good. So the fourth book I'm really excited to read is The Geeks Guy to Unrequited Love by Savenza Tash. I think that's right, Savenza Tash. Now I'm not too sure what this book is entirely about, but I do know it's a contemporary read about a geek who wants to win the girl, and I think this cover is really interesting looking as well, so I'm very excited about that. The fifth book that I want to read is The Land of 10,000 Madonnas by Kate Hattemer. Now this is a book about 5 girls who go on a road trip after one of their friends has recently passed away, and this is a road trip the girl that passed away wanted to do. So it's a road trip, and it's also backpacking, but it's just about friends discovering things and being together when one of their friends sadly died. So I'm really excited for this one. Sixth book that I want to read is The Rose and the Dagger by Renee Ahdieh. Now I loved The Wrath and the Dawn. It was amazing, probably my favorite book that I read this year. So I'm so pumped for this next one. And it's only going to be a duology, so I only have to wait for this book to come out, and then I will be done, and it's great. I need it. I want it. Seventh book that I want to read is The Crown by Kira Cass, and I recently read The Heir and I enjoyed it. It was a bit, meh, but I did enjoy it, so I'm excited for the next book to come out, so I'm going to be like, yes! And I really do like the cover. She looks quite cool. And also by Kira Cass, I want to read The Siren, and this looks really interesting, and it was the first book she ever wrote, but it was like self-published, so it's been like remade and redone, so it's a new and improved. And this book is about a siren, like in this world girls become sirens, and they have to stay like that for 100 years, and they're not allowed to, and they have to, as sirens, they have to bring people to the ocean and kill them. She doesn't want to do this, but she has to be stuck in this world for 100 years, and she meets a guy like every book. So that's pretty much all I know about it. I probably should know more. But the ninth book that I want to read next year is Tell the Wind and Fire by Sarah Ress Brennan. And this is a retelling of A Tale of Two Cities, and I really like that. I really want to read A Tale of Two Cities after I read Infernal Devices. I have it. I have a copy of it, and I will get to it. But I think a retelling would be another interesting way to get this story. So I'm very excited for it, and I really like the cover. Number 10 on my list is The Winner's Kiss by Maria Rotowska. Now, I can't wait for this book. Like I've read the second one, and it was just like, oh my god, I need the next one, and I need to see Aaron, I need to see Kestrel, I need to see all my favorite people. It's the last book, and I'm gonna get it in the original cover because I was really pissed with the cover changes that I've recently saw. What the actual F? Why do we need a cover change when they're already so pretty? But yes, I'm going to be getting the green cover because I need it. Number 11 on my list is First Life by Gina Shellwater, and this is about a girl who I'm not entirely sure, but I think it's a 17-year-old girl and she's in an asylum center, and there's like stuff about, you know, you have to pass tests to get to the afterlife, and if you don't make it, you don't survive after your life. So kind of weird, but Gina Shellwater is like an author that I do enjoy reading, so I'm gonna get it because it sounds pretty good. Number 12 on my list is Lady Midnight by Cassandra Clare. I'm so excited for this book. Like, it feels like years since I've read like any of the the Mortal Instruments Shadowhunter world, and I'm so pumped for this book, but then I gotta wait like another 2 years after this one, so it's kind of like, yeah. But I'm not the biggest fan of this cover. Like, I thought it'd be a bit more, you know, fun. Like, I do like the effect of the girl falling, but I feel like it should have been a bit more, but I'm still very excited for this book. Number 13, I want to read the 5th book in the Throne of Glass series. There hasn't been a title or a cover confirmed or revealed yet, but I know it will be coming out in 2016, so I'm very excited for that. Number 14 is A Court of Mist and Fury by Sarah J. Maas as well, and there's no title for this book either, but I'm really excited. I love A Court of Thorns and Roses, so I'm just like, yes, there's more. Number 15 on my book is the 3rd book in the Firebird trilogy, and if you didn't know, the first book in this series is 1,000 Pieces of You, and I've read 10,000 Skies Above You this year, and I'm really excited for the 3rd book. There hasn't been a title or a cover revealed yet, but I do know the 3rd book will be coming out in 2016, and it will be the 3rd and final book in the Firebird trilogy, so I am very, very pumped about that. And number 16 is The Last Day We Say Goodbye by Cynthia Hand. Now, I'm really excited for this book because it's got a good premise of how her brother committed suicide and it's sort of ruined her life, and she has a secret that she's never told anyone about his death. Like, I think he sent her a text about something that would have helped save things, but it sounds like a good contemporary read, and it would be something, you know, that really makes you think, and I'm excited for this book. But anyway, guys, those are my top 16 anticipated reads for 2016. I'm very excited for everything. They were in no particular order, but I just like to count them off to make sure I did do 16. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you later.